Yes, we love our Tuesdays, and we always look forward to NunSense. And today we get the pleasure of chatting with Sister Christina Marie Neuman. She is at the St. Anne's Guest Home in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Good morning, Sister Christina. How are you?
Good morning. I'm okay. How about yourself?
Doing fabulously well. Can't wait to hear all about our topic today, because we all need the intercession of the saints in our lives, right?
Right. It definitely helps.
And of course, you're at the St. Anne's home. So, and St. Anne, her memorial is coming up, right?
Generally, it is. It's July 26th. Unfortunately, this year it's on a Sunday, so it will fall off of the universal calendar, but we'll still celebrate it here. Yes, so July 26th is the feast for the memorial of St. Joachim and Anne.
What are some of the ways that you connect to St. Anne and honor her normally on her memorial?
Well, we have a beautiful statue of her in our lobby right near our front desk, and that's lovely. Several years ago, we've always celebrated the Feast of St. Anne in a big way. We usually have a party and remember our history and that kind of thing. But several years ago, we decided to prolong the experience of honoring St. Anne, and we created St. Anne's Week. So we have a whole week of fun. We have different dress-up days, like hat day, sports day, pajama day, and it's just a blast for the residents and staff to just have fun and honor our patron saint. And so it's a lot of fun. Actually, I'm from Minnesota, and my dad was always a Minnesota Gopher fan for hockey and basketball, and I have a couple Minnesota Gopher shirts or jerseys. And so, but I'm in UND fighting Hawks territory here in Grand Forks, and they are arch rivals. And so it's a blast to wear my Minnesota Gopher shirt during St. Anne's Week, the fourth day.
How delightful.
I love that, but we should always begin at the beginning, right? Because we assume people know what we're talking about.
Kind of a little tangent there, sorry.
No, let's talk about St. Anne and who St. Anne is.
Sure. St. Anne, like I mentioned, is the mother of Mary, so she was Jesus' grandmother. And she and her husband Joachim, according to the legend, they were elderly and childless, and they were told that they were going to have a baby girl or a child, and they did, and that was Mary. So we don't know a lot about them for sure, but they are touched upon in some apocryphal writings, like the Gospel of James. And so, but they are on the church calendar. So.
And to be the grandparents of Jesus, I mean, that's kind of an important
role. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I see statues. I mean, in our church, we had a statue of it. Even though it's St. Joseph Church, we have St. Anne depicted as well. So, and it's always good to look at these statues and these icons and kind of reflect on who this person was, and we learn more and more about her.
Right. And the statue we have here is a common depiction of St. Anne. She's with Mary, and she's showing her the Ten Commandments, so like teaching her Ten Commandments type of thing, which we know that Mary observed perfectly. But, yeah, it's beautiful. And, we have these feasts and memorials throughout the year, so it's just wonderful to incorporate them into our lives. It's our Catholic culture, every month, almost every day, at least a few days a week, there's a saint that we can recognize and remember and celebrate.
Now, we have that associated with our parishes, with our schools, and even our dioceses and all that. But talking about our own connections, those saints that are special to each and every one of us, how might we honor them, not only on their feasts, but on kind of a regular basis, those ones that we feel most connected to?
Asking for the intercession, I guess, to be primary. I know whenever I cook or bake, I ask the Blessed Mother and St. Martha to help me because I need all the help I can get. But but I rely on their help so that it can go well. Yeah, so those patron saints for different things, it's great to ask them for help because they had the same situation. I mean, they dealt with similar things, and so they know what it's like, and now they're in a great position to help us. So.
Yeah, we can certainly walk with them or ask them to accompany us, just like our guardian angels, right? So it sounds like a fun week there at St. Anne's home, and it sounds like the residents really get into it too. So, what a joyful week it will be. So congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.